Just chilling out on the water here in Port Colborne. A little cooler today. We seem to have lost that humidity at long last. We just had over a week of really hot weather. Days between 30 and 34 degrees Celsius. Humidity feeling like mid-40s. But it's fresh this morning. It was 13 degrees when I left the house. It's now around about 18 degrees Celsius. Bit of a stiff northerly wind, which should die down later. But I'm here awaiting a new ship here in Port Colborne. Navi Bulgar's Murgash is making its way down the Welland Canal, probably here shortly, and I'm going to get some video footage of that particular ship when it comes through. It's probably not too far away from Port Robinson at the moment, so I've probably got about a good hour to wait before it comes all the way down and clears the canal here of the last lock at number 8. So anyway, I'm just down by the piers here in Port Colborne. It's a nice day, a little breezy. Got no microphone with me, but it's in the car. The mill is behind me, which is always nice. Hey Greg, how's it going? Hi Todd. Nice to see people out there I know. So yeah, it's a beautiful day. I thought I'd get out early this morning, make a start on it, and get some footage. So what I'm going to do, I'll put you right into Port Colborne now. I've got you all, but hope for the wind noises. Could go and get the other microphone, which will make it quieter. You know what? I think I'll stay. Oh, I could do that. I got plenty of time. Oh, Sam a key. All right. Is the wind going to be? Let me say. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a lot fresher today. Much nicer. Nice to get rid of that humidity. Is there much of a wind noise on this? Because I don't have my external microphone connected to it. Alright, what I'll do, we'll just head into Port Colborne. Son of a retired Great Lakes captain. I think if I could do life over again and had no commitments, I think the sailor's life would have been perfect for me. But when I was 16, I did think about joining the Royal Navy. Then, of course, things take a change, and you end up being a girl, and everything goes pear-shaped from there onwards. And since then, my feet have been firmly on the ground, if not, they've been in the air. So anyway, I'm just going to take you into port. I'm going to try and cover the microphone up. I'm just debating whether I should go and get that microphone. Let's flip you around. So this is where they're bringing that ship for the scrapping very shortly. I believe it's July the 29th. Is it Cayuga that they're bringing up? I think it's Cayuga. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the 29th of July is going to be coming up. Probably the day after it'll be here. It's coming under tow. And this is where they'll bring in. Hopefully I'll be here that day, and then we'll try and capture it, because I am off that week. Quite often this is where you see... Whoa, my brain has just gone dead. Not to do Zach, the other one. The CSL usually comes here and picks up a load of grain or drops off a lot of grain. And we've got Spruce Glen just down here, which is moored up right now. Sorry about the wind noise, I'm just making my way into port so we can have a look at Spruce Glen for you. Frontenac, that's the word I'm looking for. So CSL Frontenac is quite often spotted here at the berth here, loading up grains, flour or whatever it is it picks up from here. And this is the Port Colborne marine recycling place. This is where all the great ships come to be recycled on the Great Lakes. The last major one would have been Algoma Transport. But before that, they had Saginaw and Crapo was here. There's been a few. And sometimes when you look around the place, you can actually see some of the remnants of some of the older vessels. Even I think Captain John's restaurant, a part of that is still here lying around somewhere. Sounds good. You're on a lake. Oh, thanks. I'm just worried about the wind. I'm trying to keep the speed down. I'm driving into the wind right now. We'll slow down when we get to Spruce Glen, which is just down there. She came in about a couple of hours ago, and I'm sure she'll be going up the canal later on today. As you can tell behind me, beautiful day, absolutely stunning, crisp and clear. The last few days has been pretty bad for coming out filming. It's nice to try and get a photograph every now and then, but filming with the humidity, if you're on land, you get a lot of heat haze and a lot of ripple effects, and it doesn't look that nice. And I tried coming out in the water, but the winds have just been too rough, so I've not been able to get any shots on the water. But today's the first time I've been able to come out on the water. The winds have subsided since yesterday. They were like 60 kilometers an hour yesterday. I tried launching from Crystal Beach, but it was still a bit too rough, so I drove up here. And the next couple of hours, the winds are meant to die down. And tomorrow, they're meant to be really light, which is good, because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going chasing a 1,000-footer on Lake Erie tomorrow morning. And hopefully I'll catch it. But I'm going to be getting up really, really early and riding down the coast here, because it's meant to be beautiful. And hopefully I'll run into a 1,000-footer on its way into Nanticoke. So that's kind of piqued my interest. I saw that yesterday and thought that's going to work out good for me. It's been a while since I've seen a 1,000-footer. So a Coast Guard vessel, or the fisheries, we'll have a look in a minute, and then Spruce Glen. Algonquin Discovery just came through. I filmed that one. I managed to get here just in time. She's just tied up at the wharf here before she goes through Lock 8. We'll have a little nosy at that as well. So just bear with me a minute while I speed up a little bit. Might get noisy. Limnos is here, a regular site here. Oh, by the way, Port Colborne will be hosting Canal Days in a couple of weeks, the long weekend in August. So it's the first weekend of August, where the Monday falls on the first week, I should say. So I think it's in 2 weeks' time. So Canal Days, big festival down here in Port Colborne. If you're in the area, it's worth coming down, checking it out. The vessels still come through when the festival takes place. It's a 3-day event. They've got live bands, entertainment, the whole lot. A lot of stuff on the waterfront. Tall ships are usually here as well. So it's worth coming down if you're in the area to check out Canal Days, which is the first weekend of August here in Port Colborne. So anyway, let's turn you around again, and I'll give you a look of Spruce Glen. I've not done a live video for ages, but YouTube says I should do it more often, so I thought I'll just give it a 10-minute live video, show you what I got here while I'm waiting for the new vessel to come down the lock, Morgash. Morgash is a brand new vessel from Navy Bulgar. I believe it's its second time in the lake. It's only set sail on beginning of April, end of April. Its maiden voyage was, and it came through the lakes just a couple of weeks ago, and it's coming back again now. So I'm going to try and capture it. But let's get really close up to Spruce Glen. So here's the aft, the back of the ship, the stern. You can actually, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but you can see the old name riveted into the steel hull here. Fee It's got two names over it, actually. I can't work out what the name is under Spruce Glen. Looks like it's got two names over it. So I'm not gonna get any closer because the ropes are out, and you can always know they could snap at any time. So I'm safe enough away from here, but I don't want to get too close to that wall. I'm safer on this side because there's nothing here. Sadly, the sun's behind me, so we're a little backlit. But when I get down to the bow, you get a nice shot with the sun on it. Yeah, you see what I mean? The backlit there. Alright. Western New York. I need to try and the Manitoulin is in Buffalo at the moment. I don't know if that's going to be leaving later on today. Well, that sun feels nice on my legs. So I'll give you a perspective. I'm about 25 feet away from the port side here. Our engines are off at the moment. I don't hear a hum at all. It's always a nice sound, the waterfall. Hang on, let me just shut my engine off. There we go. Oh, the sun's right over it. Hang on, the sun will disappear in a second. The bulbous nose sticking out. Sitting quite high at the moment. Now, if I just get away from this rope and go a bit more to the wall, where it's safer, we should be able to get a look down the starboard side with the sun on it. Alright, safety first. Looks like I'm far enough away. Look at that. That looks magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. Sunny here in Erie. And the fish, yeah, there's a lot of fishing boats out here today. The waves have finally decreased, so it's much nicer here today. Yesterday was a complete write-off, but actually since I've been here, I've been out on the lake since about 8:30, and I can already tell the winds are dropping, which is nice. So I want to get the drone up where Murgash comes through. Get a bit of sun on it there. Okay, Selkirk Settler. All right, there's like two names riveted on the back and they're like overlapping one another. One looks like it begins with an F. We'll go back to it in a second. I just want to show you this down here for those people not from this area. Clarence Street Bridge, also known as Bridge 21 here. This is basically the gateway to the Welland Canal for your downbound. No private vessels, no watercraft can go really beyond this wall line here. Sometimes I drift a little bit, but usually I stay right here. Occasionally I put a GoPro on the wall over there to get some nice time lapses, but usually I just hang around here. I got a nice shot of Algoma Discovery she went through 45 minutes ago. And this is the town of Port Colborne. Like I said, canal days are coming in a couple of weeks. So it's not next weekend, it's the weekend after. It's always fun to come down here. I will be down here myself on the Sea-Doo, as long as the winds aren't too bad. Now this is new, I noticed, since the last time I came here. They're modernising the area. They put a new sign up. I don't know if it'll show because of the sun. But that's Wharf 16, and they put a new sign up now saying welcome to Port Colborne. And I think that's because a lot of the cruise ships come along here, and this is where they tend to tie up, right where Spruce Glen is. And the boats, the buses will come and take them into town or to Niagara Falls and stuff like that. Rainy in Cincinnati. We had a bit of rain, not much though. We had a few showers yesterday, but if you missed them, it was just a bit of light rain. If you was in some of the showers, they were a little heavy. But as the cold front came through, it kind of killed off any storm we could have had. I know the very west end of Ontario, Sarnia, Windsor, into the USA, Detroit, Michigan, and all the areas, they got hit by some good storms. But as they come up the lake, we have a saying here, Crystal Beach, which is where storms come to die in the early summer. But usually, as the summer comes towards an end, our storms get more active here. And not only that, we're getting closer to waterspout season as well. Right, let's go and look at the back of Spruce Glen again. See if I can see that name, figure it out. So if you just joined the live feed, hi, welcome. My name's Nigel, also known as Lake Erie Vlogger, of course, and I was just down here, just filmed the Algoma Discovery coming through. I'm waiting for the new ship Navi Bulgar's Mugrash to come through, probably in about the next hour. And tomorrow, I was just saying to some of the people who joined us early, my plan is, because the weather's meant to be really light winds tomorrow morning, I'm heading down to Nanticoke again. There's a 1,000-footer heading into Nanticoke. It's already, I noticed it on the map on marine traffic yesterday, and it tied in perfectly with me being off and the weather. So I'm going to get up at the crack of dawn, ride down to Nanticoke, and hopefully we'll get a couple of shots, some nice footage, especially with the light winds of the drone as well, of a 1,000-footer at Nanticoke. So that'll be something to look forward to if I can pull it off. She was, oh, that's the name, Federal Fraser, there we go. That's what I can see written on it. It's like in the rivets. Yeah, I can see it now. So it's got two names over the top of one another, apart from Spruce Glen, so it's two names under Spruce Glen. Right, see that. Just there's like an F somewhere, just there. Hey, you're welcome, Chris. Thanks for joining. It was just a quick live stream I wanted to do while I was down here, let everyone know what I'm up to, and you can look forward to the videos this coming week. I'll try and get the Algoma one out. I'll probably edit the Algoma one later on tonight, and hopefully have that out Saturday or Sunday. And then if I get the 1,000-footer, that'll come out Monday. I'll be working really quick on that. I'm off for 3 weeks now anyway, so this is a great opportunity for me to get out on the water a lot more, travel around up and down the canal, a bit more in the car as well, and get some nice shots. It's all weather dependent. There's nothing worse than trying to film on a humid day, as I found that out when I used to do aviation photography. I used to spend all day at the airport and doing videos and filming at the airport, and when I got back it was just haze, and it's very disappointing. So I try and avoid coming out on the humid days unless I'm on the water. Alright, there you have it. That is Spruce Glen here in Port Colborne. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ride back and get my external microphone, and what I'll do when the Navi Bulgar comes in, when I finish filming it, I'll head out onto the lake ahead of it, and I'll do a live stream of us out on the lake. So that'll be pretty cool. So probably about an hour and a half or so, I reckon, we'll try and do another live stream of Navi Bulgar heading out onto Lake Erie, and I'll try and get the video footage of it all down here beforehand before I do the live stream. All right, so once again, thanks for watching, everyone. Stay safe, and I'll see you very shortly. Take care.